The Oaklandside launched in 2020, smack dab in the middle of the first year of the pandemic, to amplify community voices, share information resources, and to investigate systems, not just symptoms. That's quite a mouthful, I know, so I'll break it down a little more. We amplify community voices by centering people who are the most impacted by policies, problems, and news in our city. We empower everyday residents to be heard as experts of their own experiences. We even have a whole program called Amplify Oakland, dedicated to working with Oaklanders who have important stories to tell about how news in Oakland affects them in their own words. We share information resources by thinking beyond reporting the news as our mission. We try and constantly ask how we can be the most helpful in any given moment, especially during a crisis. For example, as soon as COVID-19 vaccines became available, we launched a free text messaging service where anyone could ask us any question about how, when, and why to get vaccinated, and they'd hear back directly from a health reporter one-on-one. And we investigate systems, not just symptoms. That means we're not in the business of reporting on every fire or every car crash, but we are in the business of taking a big step back and looking at the systemic problems and solutions that can be involved in causing these events in the first place.
Our nonprofit newsroom reports on the latest news, arts and community, business, city hall and policing, health, housing, the food scene, and schools.
We believe in building community through local journalism. Our ultimate goal is a more equitably informed and engaged Oakland.
We believe in building a newsroom that represents and reflects the diversity and complexity of Oakland. We believe in sharing the mic with people and communities across Oakland, because we believe that people impacted by the issues we cover are experts of their own experiences.
We believe in supporting and collaborating, not competing with others, also working for a more informed Oakland.
From established newsrooms to less formal community networks, we know that Oaklanders already get news and information from a variety of people and places.
We believe in doing work that reflects the value of Oakland and its communities, and not just its challenges.
We believe in transparency and in protecting our editorial independence.
The Oaklandside was born at a time when there were no longer any legacy newspapers reporting on the city on a daily basis. And so we knew that the information needs in Oakland were great. We also knew that we weren't going to succeed unless we really involved residents directly in this process of building the newsroom. That's why, before we launched in June 2020, even before we had a name, we hosted a series of community listening sessions in different parts of the city. And the community feedback we took away from those discussions led to the creation of our organization's founding values and to a set of principles that guide our journalism today, which we call our mission metrics. Those include reporting for and not only about people dealing with problems in our city, amplifying diverse community voices, reshaping harmful narratives about Oakland, investigating systems and not just symptoms, making local government more accessible, preserving Oakland histories and legacies, and partnering with others serving information needs in Oakland. We also understand that stating our values is one thing and staying true to them is another. That's why, in the spring of 2020, we launched a pilot program to get direct feedback from residents about how we are or aren't delivering on our mission. At the center of that work was a community advisory board, a group of 7 diverse and longtime Oaklanders, each representing a different district in our city. For a few months, they read our stories and gave us direct feedback through surveys and live discussions with our reporters and editors about what they thought was good about our journalism and what could be improved.
Overall, it was just a great experience because, again, I felt that it was really important to get, different aspects from different people from different parts of the city. And it felt more like a for lack of a better term, like a class reunion or a family meeting or something, because everybody felt, I felt connected to everybody. Everybody felt that they were really involved, and everything that they were offering felt heartfelt to me. I didn't know if this was something that was had been going on in the past with other organizations, but I felt that it was something brand new and a fresh idea, and that's another reason why I wanted to be a part of it, because, you know, it was almost like this was going to be the kickstart of change happening in the way news is reported moving forward. You know, hopefully, if this can be spread around, other news agencies around the country or even around the world can take this as a platform to use and get the community's involvement in it. It was actually good to hear, you know, the youth's voice, because I have a son that's 13 years old and he's going to be in high school next year, and he has his own opinions about stuff that I actually let him express. I don't raise him like I was raised. I'm like, I want to hear what you got to say. I want to hear what they have to say, because this is going to be their city in the years coming up, and you know, they have a voice. Oakland is unique because from what I've seen traveling in different cities, it's probably the most diverse and culturally mixed city.
So the feedback that we got from Reg and from our other community advisors, things like weaving more history into our reporting, amplifying the perspectives of more young people, making the language that we use more accessible to Oaklanders of all walks of life. These are things that are already influencing our work as editors and reporters. In the months ahead, we'll continue to listen and build on our mission metrics work to bring Oaklanders the journalism they value and need.